So Mr. P2B thank you tour train has landed in the Canada. Remember, P2B said he's embarking on a thank you tour to thank everyone that supported him during the last election. Despite them not winning the election, he's going around encouraging them to keep up the faith and that he will win the election and liberate Nigeria from the shackles of this corrupt politician. And he is in Canada and he held an explosive seminar with the people in Canada, and he told them explicitly what he intends to do when he becomes the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So I want you to listen to Mr. P2B. We'll be back to analyze all Mr. P2B is doing. Thank you very much.
Several meetings outside Nigeria. Do Americans come to Nigeria when they are running an election? No. Do Kenyans come to Nigeria? I will not go to any country. I'm a Nigerian, and I'm running to serve Nigeria. Why will I go and lobby anybody? I'm one person who says, if I'm in office, we will stop foreign aid because we don't need it. God gave us everything. We don't need to waste anybody's time. I said it today when I was in City Council. Nigeria have everything it needs to be a super country. God gave us everything. I don't need to go and lobby anybody. Just need to fold our sleeves and walk. It's as simple as ABC.
I love the confidence of Mr. Peter Obi. There is something this man knows that we don't know. And he has said that he is not desperate to be president. And he's showing it. Because why would he be saying things like this? P2B say it as it is, and he's being blunt. Remember, he came up and said that he's going to fight those that are stealing oil. Like, you want to go against the establishment. The only presidential candidate that said that I'm going to go against the establishment, I'm going to step on toes, I will take the power from these people and hand it over to you. I am not going to align with any political heavyweight. I am not going to align with any foreign nation. I will do it with your help to become the president of this country, and I'll hand over the power to you. Only someone with so much confidence will do this. Other people are looking to align with political thieves. They are looking to align with the corrupt system just to win the election. They are looking to go to overseas, to foreign countries to seek their help to win an election. But Peter Obi is not doing any of that. Look at what he's saying. He's saying there is not going to be any form of aid coming into Nigeria. We don't need it. We are not at war. Nigeria is not a poor nation. Nigeria is not a poor nation. We are rich. We have all the resources to be great. But the problem we have is that we have leaders, politicians, that rather than helping the country to get to its enviable height, they are plundering the country. They are looting the country dry. Everyone that gets into government, their focus is on how to gather as much money as possible and run away. That is why you see the Accountant General in Buhari administration was accused of looting 80 billion naira. Now you also heard about the minister of humanitarian affairs under Buhari regime. Even the one that was newly inaugurated in Tinubu's regime, Beta Edu, was accused of embezzling 3 billion naira. Everything about them is about looting the treasury dry. They don't care about fixing the country. If the money that has been looted is being used to build this country forward, we will not need this aid. This is what Mr. P2B is saying. We are not going to need it. Because the truth about this foreign grant and aid is that it comes in their own terms and conditions. And the terms and condition is always going to be favorable to them, not you. A beggar has no choice. So why will Nigeria with over 200 million persons be depending on aid? The other time it was Ukraine giving us food to eat. We're not at war. Ukraine is at war. But they are giving us food to eat. It's a shame. It doesn't bring any respect to our country as a whole. And you also talk about foreign direct investment, giving a sub to Jibe Tinubu, telling him that you goes about looking for foreign direct investment, and you have not attracted a single foreign direct investment into this country. Rather, the presidency resorted to propaganda by saying that the federal government has agreed a $600 million investment with shipping giant Mex. You don't need all this. If you're doing the right thing, the foreign direct investment will flow into the country. Mr. P2B is saying, I will not go around the world seeking for investment where you can put things in place and the investment will come. You are going around the world seeking for investment, but you're destroying the available investment you have in your country. There is no rule of law in Nigeria. Rule of law is an intangible asset. Every investor, they are always looking after the priority of their business, how their business will be protected. Insecurity is all over the place. Reduce all these things, fix on the insecurity. Let there be rule of law. People should be able to carry out their business without any fear of intimidation. They should be able to go to any part of the country and start their businesses without a government coming up one day and telling you that we want to build a road through your business and they will end up demolishing your business. We're not saying the government should not build the road. We're not saying that the government should not start the development in any area. But if you want to do that, you have to give the business time. You can't just wake up and in 7 days you are given a business notice to vacate the premises. It's not done anywhere in the world. That is recklessness and lack of rule of law. Another thing that Mr. P2B talked about is foreign observers coming to the country to observe election. Like, seriously, you have foreign observers coming into your country to observe your election. Can't you observe your election yourself? The reason why they come into your country to observe your election, it is because they give you grant to conduct that election. The last election, the European Union gave INEC money to conduct this election. That was why they were on ground to supervise the election. And after supervising this election, they simply faulted that election. There were a lot of intimidation, and the money that you collected from them to work on the IRF and the beavers, you did not utilize those instruments. Those equipment were necessary to ensure that that election was a transparent election. But INEC reneged on the promise. After collecting billions from the European Union, they came to supervise your election and you fall short of that election. P2B is saying there will be no need for that. Why? Because elections will be conducted in a free, fair, and a transparent process. You saw on social media where people were saying that they voted in the UK. After being in the UK for 6 months, they voted in the UK and there was no form of intimidation. There was no touts anywhere. People were not harassed. People were not asked to go back to their land. Everybody voted peacefully. It was a very calm process. Do you know why this is being done? It is because politics over there is not monetized. You are going into politics to serve the people. You are going into politics to make name, not to make money. Here in Nigeria, everybody wants to get into politics to make money. You see a poor man that is a farmer. He wants to get into politics just because he wants to make money. And when he get there, he will loot the treasury dry. Whatever money he spent in conducting the election, he will ensure he recoup every single penny and even add additional one to the money that he has spent. That's the reason why you see election becomes a do or die affair in Nigeria. Everyone wants to kill, they want to destroy, to have a political seat, political power, because that is the easiest way to make money. You see someone that is living in a 1-bedroom apartment in Nigeria. The moment the person gets into politics, the person will buy properties everywhere in the country and even abroad. So much brazen stealing. That is why they can do everything to get there. Even if it means throwing the nation into flame, they can do it to get there. That's the reason why you see these foreign observers coming into your country to observe election, to ensure there is peace. Is there peace in their land? If politics is demonetized in this country, people will go there just to make name. Nobody will go there to make money. And it will become a peaceful and a transparent process. Nobody will rig his way into power. Absolutely no one will rig his way into power. That's the reason why P2B is saying we need to sanitize the system. We are going to make the election to be transparent. We are going to make the election to be peaceful. It will be fair and violent free. With that, you will not have foreign observers coming into this country to observe your election. It is a shame to us. It is a shame to our democracy that as a people of 200 and something million and over years of democracy, we cannot conduct a peaceful election. It's an indictment to us as a people and as Nigeria as a whole. It's a shame. And it's high time we put an end to all that. That is what Mr. P2B is saying. Kudos to Mr. P2B. God bless him. I'm so much happy that he's not allowing whatever is being thrown at him to distract him. He's focused on the goal, and the goal he will achieve. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.